Hey everyone, AstroNerdBoy here, and I wanted to do a little bit of Star Wars news for you all. The Mandalorian Season 3's Empire storyline, teased by Giancarlo Esposito, who played Gideon, Moff Gideon, yes. I can remember! Since Giancarlo Esposito was announced to join The Mandalorian in 2020, he's expressed nothing but excitement for the role and his inclusion in the Star Wars franchise. So it's fortunate that his character, Moff Gideon, survived the last season's finale and has constantly teased his role for season 3. Yeah, I really liked Moff Gideon in The Mandalorian. I thought it was pretty cool. Not only has Esposito been hyping up his return as the Empire devotee, but also the next season as a whole ahead of its debut in February 2023. Esposito has called it off the chain and said viewers will be amazed. So he goes on, this goes on to talk about, him talking about different things here. One of the things is including comparing it to real life. He quoted, "Now, whether you realize it or not, we are being corralled into being orderly. There is a protocol to life. There is a politeness we must follow. There is a respect that we need to learn to be able to stay within the lines of either our own lines or lines of what the government, the church says to create a whole human being who respects others, who, whether you know it or not, is in the service of to the whole." But as Esposito puts it, when someone, meaning the Empire, steps out, when everything falls apart and you have no leadership and everything is just crumbling, we all would want someone to stand up and have some kind of vision for how to be about all of us. Moff Gideon has this vision as he's been given that wardenship over a particular part of, of the Empire, actually. Well, it used to be the Empire. And he sees that the other wardens aren't really as strong and as powerful as he is. As Gideon gains more power and control, he gets a taste of, oh, I can straighten all this out. And how the Imperial became drunk with the idea that his vision is better. If you only listen to me, he says, you would all be better. But then underneath it, oh, I have a better vision. I want to do this and this. And then he becomes, in a way, not only drunk with power, but drunk with the idea that his vision is better than anyone else's. So, now this goes on to talk about how this is setting up the return of Darth Sidious in the sequel trilogy, which, I'm going to tell you right now, that's the part. Mandalorian has been about the best part of Star Wars that's come out recently. I will say that Bad Batch wasn't bad. I liked it as well. But knowing that everything is going toward the sequel trilogy, it really just kind of kills my excitement for the series. Because it's like, well, the sequel trilogy was trash. It was all garbage. The Emperor wins in the end. The Emperor wins. The Skywalkers are trashed. The Emperor wins and claims the Skywalker name. I mean, how rubbish is that? It just, I hate it. I hate it with a passion. And yet, the whole deal about Mandalorian Season 3 going there is just, it just depresses me. And I don't think that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have a choice. I think they're going to have to do that. I know that there's been wishful thinking, and I've been guilty of it as well, hoping that Dave and Jean would reset things, especially through the Ahsoka series, so that the sequel trilogy would be made alt universe, and that they could do a whole new trilogy, and the Mandalorian could be that path. Say Ahsoka in her series rescuing Grogu is what changes the future so that we don't get the trash that happened in the sequel series. But knowing that everything is going toward the sequel series kind of really kills it. But I don't know. I mean, I canceled my Disney Plus subscription I don't know that I would get it back just to watch this. Maybe, I don't know, but I did think it was kind of interesting. I mean, I'm really happy for um, Esposito because, like I said, I really liked his character in The Mandalorian. I thought he was a pretty good villain. It would be interesting to see how he would interact with Thrawn. I'll tell you that. That would be interesting. But we'll see if any of that stuff comes up. But anyway, let me know what you think about this development in the Mandalorian season 3. Are you looking forward to it? Let me know. Like, subscribe, and all the other stuff. And we'll see you in the next video.